5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody?
What's Babalakan? Oh my lordy! I said mute that phone. God damn it!
Welcome to episode 4, guys.
Let's do it again.
What's up? What's up? What's
3,
up?
2, 1. Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing?
What's up, everybody?
Episode 2. Oh, 3?
3,
4.
2,
Episode 4.
1. What's up, guys?
Yeah, welcome back. Episode 4. Here we are, the Gomez Saga.
3.2, actually.
Yeah.
Shit.
Took us a while. We done right now.
Now 3, 2,
Enough intros. Come on, guys. That's
What's up, guys?
No more intros.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. How we doing today? It is now April. No, it is now May the 5th.
Cinco de Mayo, bro.
Cinco de Mayo, or as some Star Wars peeps would say, Revenge of the 5th.
Revenge of the 5th, because yesterday was...
Revenge of the 4th. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And to you as well, my brother.
Yeah.
What'd y'all do on May 4th? What's going on?
Nothing much. Just, let's see here. Oh.
What'd you do?
Due to this quarantine, I've invested a lot of time in myself, my house, this podcast, and obviously a lot of people been getting into cooking, right?
Okay, we got you.
So I just pulled out this receta called the Birria.
That's exactly where Jen's going.
That's exactly where he was going.
Correct. Tacos de res, tacos rojos de res, pero de birria. Bro, I got down.
Did you get that invitation?
I did not get that invitation.
I didn't get that
I guess we were just
either.
quarantined.
Damn.
Can't be doing that kind of stuff.
He made delicious tacos. Didn't invite us.
Exactly like that, too.
Exactly
I'm looking
like that,
at,
bro.
Yes.
Exactly like
And
that.
check this
Dang.
out, gentlemen. After this, I actually still have a pot filled with it.
Oh, my.
So after this, we're gonna cook it up.
not
We're
the
gonna
same,
make
bro.
it up.
After
It's gonna
this,
be bone
we're gonna
diggity.
bounce.
What?
After this, we're going home,
I'm
actually.
telling you, you're gonna take it to go. You're gonna take it to go.
You can bring it over if you like.
Bro, it's fire.
Guys, we live, whoever's listening, we live down the street from each other.
It did look really good, Jen.
Not like we're miles away, you know?
It did look really good.
Spanking delicious.
So that's what you did on May the 4th? You cooked birria?
Yeah, I just been making tacos de birria like nonstop.
If anyone, whoever's listening does not know what birria is basically a Mexican delicacy of exquisite taste and
Very tenderish.
very je me fais le pour foie kind of meal.
racist.
I didn't say, I mean, no comment. I don't speak French, and I made all those words up.
Birria is a Mexican dish from the state of Jalisco. The dish is a meat stew traditionally made from the beef, but occasionally made from goat meat. You know what? It's not. No, I'm gonna take that back. This is wrong.
You're reading it.
Traditionally, it's goat,
Traditionally.
It's the goat.
not beef. Sorry, Google.
Well, that was my first time. So for this time, I did it with beef. I did it with beef. This meal de con hueso.
Uh-huh.
And I made it with, it was a beef stew basically. I
Yeah.
made it a beef, but I called my dad. I was like, hey, Dad, like I'm making birria.
You called
Birria.
that? You didn't call us?
Yeah, I called him first. I was like, hey, Dad,
Jesus.
I'm making birria. So, which one are you going to make? ¿Vas a hacer el seco o vas a hacerlo en jugo? ¿Lo vas a hacer make it in broth?
You eat it dry?
And I told him that, no, man, I'm going to make it I'll make it in a soup. I'll make it in like a caldo de birria.
A stew.
Basically, a birria, pero va a ser de res.
Yeah.
And then, like, the phone call got quiet.
It's just when
He got
crickets.
just pointed in you.
He's like, really? Because he's from Guadalajara, so he expects, like, birria de Chivo. But I didn't have that.
Yeah,
so,
Dad wants goat.
So I didn't have that. I didn't have that.
Goat.
So I told him, like, all right, so just for now, this is my first...
I want goat.
Yeah.
Aw.
For the first time, and I was like, nah, I'm going to do it with beef. I'm going to do it with beef, and we'll see how it goes out. I'll keep trying it until I perfect the beef.
Yeah.
And the broth for the beef and the sauce for the beef. Because it's a sauce, like the red sauce, it's quite a few different types of sauces and spices and
Yeah. That's
right.
et cetera that makes it red. But it was quite very delicious.
Quite
I enjoyed
frankly
it,
good.
but the only thing that lacked was
More mouths
more.
to
Mouths to
feed.
feed.
Thank you for inviting us.
Muchas gracias. I remember that one. How do you like your sauce? How do you like your birria?
My birria?
Yeah.
I don't like it bone with bone.
That's the goat one.
That's
Yeah.
the trick. That's where the sabor is, right?
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Suck on the bones.
Anything with bone, bro, I'm out. Count
This
me
is
out.
the one you're gonna like. 'Cause this one doesn't
And I
have-
know that sucks because when you eat hot wings,
I love it.
they
with
say
bone.
the hot wings are with bone.
Right.
Those are you go to Buffalo Wild Wings or B-Dubs or you go anywhere to buy wings, and if you get boneless, garbage. You don't know what you're doing.
It's true.
It's garbage.
You
Go to
need
freaking
the bone gives it
McDonald's
the
or Burger King.
chicken. Those aren't even.
Remember that?
Thing, boneless.
That gave me a flashback, bro. Remember when we were in Tijuana?
There we go.
TJ?
Before I was even married, before you.
You're married?
Before we're at. This
You're
is
married, bro?
probably.
Let me see that ring.
Where's your ring, bro? Oh, he's not wearing it.
I see what you're doing.
I mean, oh damn,
He's
it's
got
beautiful.
a nice carrot on
Hella
there.
beautiful, bro.
Hey,
Let me see
that's
that. Let me see that.
big
Hey.
Brian, put a sound effect of like a ding, like a shiny little ding.
It is beautiful,
Yeah.
bro.
He's
That's
shiny,
nice.
so bright.
How much did that cost you, bro?
It cost me skin dollars because
Skin
I'm not wearing it.
Yeah,
bro.
Come on, we.
They don't know that, OJ.
Okay.
So anyway,
people.
Tijuana, you got a
Okay.
flashback.
Okay, we'll talk about the ring later, but let's talk about the flashback.
We're definitely gonna talk about that ring later.
We got
All right.
flashbacks to go back to. Come on, let's get
Tijuana.
it.
Yeah, Tijuana. So we're down in La Colonia Buena Vista in Tijuana, right?
There's so much to say in English. The Colonial Buena Vista.
We were down
The
there.
colonial good eyesight.
Yeah. Buena
Good eyesight.
mucho.
La Colonia Buena Vista, we were down there, we were visiting our family, our grandma and everything. And Caesar was like, hey, bro, I'm hungry. Let's go get some. I don't know. You were the one who thought about it.
Yeah, I did, bro. I was like, I want some beer.
And I was asleep. I was like,
I was,
in
it
the
was
streets.
probably like 2 years old.
No. This was like our last trip before we went, before like grandma's house in Mexico burned down and all that. Like, this is like a long time ago. I feel like it was fresh out of high school, bro. No, fresh out of high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, let's go get some birria. And I was like, all right, sounds cool. So we go up to our dad and we're like, hey, dad, we want to go get some birria. We're going to go down to the town.
We want some goat meat.
Want some goat meat.
meet some people.
And then like my dad was like, really? And we were like, yeah. So then Caesar was like, can you help us? And we were like, yeah. So my dad hands us money, Mexican money, pesos, obviously. And then we go down there. And Caesar was like right away, like looking forward to it because it was just like two youngsters fresh out of high school. Like we really hadn't like no.
And we're walking.
Yeah, we just walking. We just walked the whole.
And we
down
kept asking people, hey, where's the video place?
Yeah.
And they would tell us that way.
that way. And that
We'd
way.
ask another person, keep going that way.
Yep.
And we just figured out that we're getting closer and closer until boom.
Bam. Exactly. But this is like, we're talking about Tijuana people. Like, a lot of people say, like, oh, Tijuana's not Mexico. Tijuana's not Mexico. Like, guys, Tijuana is Mexico.
Damn.
Okay, technically it is.
Little Mexico.
But
Like-
it's kind of, I mean, you got tourists. It's too close. It's
Oh
like
my
right there. You know what I mean?
Like,
It's a
yeah.
lot of,
It's pretty
this
hot.
what it looks like?
It's hot down there. You know, they got that whole cartel scene down there. It's pretty crazy. But, like, that tells you, like, the mentality where we were at, right? At that young age.
yeah.
Like, we had nothing to lose. We were
Fearless.
just, like, young, fearless. We walked the whole side of the mountain all the way down. We were just looking and looking and looking until we found this one spot.
Yeah.
And then we start eating, right? So we're eating, and Caesar was like, damn, bro, there's a ton of huesos in this goddamn birria.
A lot of bones.
You got mad?
Yeah, bro. It was
I don't know what it is with me and bones. It's just,
And it was like, and it
That's
was
too
funny
much.
because like we weren't looking for our main spot, right? That we go down there is like a little birria guy stand.
Yeah.
This guy has a little food truck area, and he has the birria, but in a broth with whole beans mixed with it.
That sounds
Remember
good.
that one? That was fire. It was hella good. I remember waking up on the weekends, like going down to the colonia and eating that.
Yeah.
And then it was hella fire. I remember that postecito, and we went down there to look for that originally, but it wasn't there. So that's when we kept looking for another spot,
oh, that's right. Yeah.
and they kept
So
taking us going
yeah.
down there.
You're right. So it took us a while to get to the first spot, and getting to the first spot, I didn't like it, or we didn't like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were already far from Grandma's house
Pretty far.
Yeah.
to get to the first spot where we first stopped, and we found a place, and we said, "Yeah, this one's not good. Is there a different one?" Right?
Yeah.
And we just kept walking a little further more.
Yeah, for them to understand, right? It's like you. Oh, here we go again. All right, sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. Platform had a glitch again. We're gonna have to see why the hell that keeps happening. Sorry, everybody. So back to the conversation.
No, look, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh, it's getting real over here.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, we're on, bro. We got something.
You're gonna have to pause.
No. What's going on? No.
They cut us stuck halfway in the back.
What's going on?
Nah, they can hear us whispering.
Whoa, what's going on?
Hold on, pause.
I'll show them my penis.
Brian, if you can hear us whispering in the back, please cut us out whispering.
Nobody heard anything.
We're talking about stocks.
Stocks.
I got some big ass stocks. I don't care how big they are.
Sort of.
Oh my god. So that's it.
So we were just talking about
TJ, bro.
TJ.
Is this a continuation?
Yeah, because we're just keeping it going.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like we finished eating in the restaurant, right?
Brian,
It was pretty bad.
If you can cut out that one part. Thank you, Brian. All right, go ahead.
Everything's fine, bro.
Talk about something.
The video was terrible. The video was not even like juicy.
Oh, you guys didn't
yummy.
like it?
No, we didn't like it. And then he didn't like it even more. There was bones everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Like when you go to the club and you ask for a drink. No. When you go to
I've only been in the club
what did you
once.
use? When you go to Starbucks and they fill up your drink with ice.
That's why you can say light ice.
Light ice.
That's the
exactly. There was bones everywhere in this place, bro.
I would know.
You would
You know how I would know?
Bad.
Because you're always there, bro.
I'm a Starbucks connoisseur.
You're always
Connoisseur.
there, bro.
I'm not always. Oh, you're always at Dutch Bros.
Not always, bro.
You're always at Dutch Bros. I see all your
Shots fired.
stickers.
Shots fired.
Anyone who's not from California, we got Dutch Bros here. It's like Starbucks here, but it's like, the same thing. They're brothers. This guy has all the stickers they give out every month. He goes in the early
Not all
morning
of them.
and they're like, "Oh, you're back again? We just gave these out."
Negative. Star Wars.
You know how I know? You can get a light ice on Dutch Bros. You can also say, "Give me a cold pour, no ice,
Really?
just cold."
a cold pour.
Yeah,
No ice.
no,
And
that's how you
say
that's
it?
how you say no ice. Just say
Really?
cold pour, please. Yep.
No, no, for next time I go.
Or for no whipped cream too, you guys say no whippy.
No whipping.
No,
Is that
I
right?
made that up.
Shut you. Cut that out. Cut
Cut that one out too, man. All right, so no bones. It's like where you go Starbucks when you say no ice.
Well, thankfully the meal only
Nice.
cost us like $10, man. We got like 2 Cokes. We got like the good thing about it is that they had handmade tortillas too. So they had handmade tortillas. That was the plus side of it, but it wasn't good, man. It was bad.
So if it was $10,
So we ended up leaving and we're walking out and we're like, dude, that was bad. I remember Caesar's reaction too. Caesar was like, man, that wasn't good.
The video?
Yeah.
So if it was $10, that means it was like $1. Right?
No.
Because in Mexico you take out a zero, can no?
Jared's probably like fucking. Sorry for cursing.
Sorry for cursing. Bro, it's probably like $4.
Probably
Yeah.
it was like $4.
This was back in like 2006. No, 4. Yeah, 3 or 4.
Isn't that how the currency works, right? You
No,
take,
no, it
you
was
take
back
out a
then.
zero, or am I crazy?
I don't know. We'd have to look it up.
Like if it was $100, you take out a zero and it's $10.
You're a little bit crazy.
Pesos?
No.
I haven't heard that word in a while.
But then the best part about, right, when we left that BDS spot, we were walking back, and our dad was walking.
With the cinturón ready?
No, he walked looking
The
for
stallion.
us.
Oh.
He was looking for us.
What we didn't realize is that when we got to the first place, we had already like been walking for like 30 minutes.
Dang.
And then we just went to the second spot and we stayed there to finish eating. To eat, obviously, right? Got to the second spot, ate, and we were probably there for another 30 minutes. And when we got out, we forgot that we were kids. We were young kids in TJ. This is the town where my dad grew up, and dad's stories have always been like, hey, I've gotten fights here. It's dangerous here. There's gangs here. There's, bad people here. Be careful. Or we stick together. So when we got out of that birria place, that little puestecito.
It was like in the morning too, no?
Yeah. We could see far out in the hill, like just on the high horizon, we could see dad walking towards us.
Dang.
And it was you could tell he was coming towards us, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, where have you guys been? What the hell you guys doing?
Yeah.
Have you guys lost, we lost track of time. We really did. He
are you
was
doing,
worried.
man?
He was hell.
What are you doing? Like that.
I'll see you soon.
Do you think people would remember Dad if they're like, "Hey, you look familiar," kind of deal, you know? Whoa! Who is? She's lying to you. She's lying to you.
So where we're at.
2 to 3 days. In 2 to 3 days, tell her.
Did you explain to them how the part where our dad was coming down, right?
I did,
He was
bro.
trotting down fast.
How long did we actually take the total time?
40 minutes tops.
I think like an hour and 40 minutes, yeah.
It was a long time, bro.
What's
I can
going
imagine
on?
my dad walking down the colonia saying, "Hey, have you seen those chavos
Yeah.
caminando por aquí? ¿Has
Two
visto
handsome
Unos tontos.
kids.
unos dos morridos, unos dos mocosos? Yeah.
Uno tiene un diente muerto.
Uno está allá. Allá.
Super little.
What? Allá.
Allá.
Allah.
Allá están.
Brian, you're gonna have to cut that. What you just said right now.
It's not. Why you have to cut it out?
Allah.
Oh my.
Bro.
These are all quotes from movies.
These are quotes from movies. That's not even rated.
Oh,
Come
it's from
chill
a
out.
movie.
God damn, Jose.
What movie is that
Any
from?
language that I'm
What
trying to
movie is
say,
that
I
from?
can say something in a different language. You're gonna think it's racist.
What movie is that from?
You need to drop that word completely. Like
What
get it out of
word?
your vocabulary.
I don't know what word is that?
I don't even know what it is either. I'm just copying.
Oh,
the
so
movie
you just made
from
it
the
in that
movie.
one movie, though.
From a movie.
It's from
Jose.
True Lies.
Better tell me right
True
now.
Lies.
Oh, we're gonna
True
lie
Lies.
about it now. True Lies.
Here's another.
No, it is.
It is.
It is from True Lies.
Here's another one from True Lies. Emshi. Yala.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, bro. Give me some. High five me, bro. High five again. So they can hear it.
Bro,
Brian, edit me out of the entire podcast.
What is wrong with you, bro?
I'm kidding.
It means hurry up.
Not the
hurry
first
up.
time he
Does
does
mean
that where
Means
you
hurry
speak
up.
different languages.
Oh, damn. I forget I apologize.
Better apologize, okay?
For those of you who
Tell you
keep
what,
asking who
you know.
Brian is, shout out to Brian.
Brian is our editor and
Prez
chief
editor,
collector.
If we
mixer,
drop an F-bomb,
producer,
he's the one who fixes them.
He's everything. So shout out to Brian, my boy Brian.
Go follow Brian.
Go follow Brian, guys. He's
Look,
got a
what's
very,
up?
very long name.
Take your time, Jen.
We're also comedians, I guess. So it's just,
What?
Don't talk
I
to
do
me.
stand-ups.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
So what was going on over there? It's saying that they don't got it in stock over there. What is my brother? What are you doing over there? What's going on?
Okay, bro. You know
Are we going to
Star Wars, right?
Star Wars. Yoda.
exactly.
Baby
So
Yoda.
everybody listening right now, everyone's going crazy for this baby plush Yoda.
For those of you,
I thought you were gonna pull it out.
Yeah, I thought you had it. I was
You're leaning underneath the desk like you have it down there.
I got something for you.
well, I got it.
You knock off.
You
Baby
have
Yoda.
baby Yoda?
No, I don't, baby Yoda. I'm not like everybody that follows the whole
Star Wars and
Star Wars
toy figures,
Look at this guy
collections,
trying to
Black
go.
Series.
Yeah.
Wow. Lame.
I mean, if I get it, I'll take my time to get it.
Turn off
I'm
his
not-
mic.
I'm not like everybody else that's gonna rush to buy it.
But bro, everyone's going crazy for these.
know.
Everyone. So I'm asking a friend from Target to see if she has them there, if she sees them, or if she knows anything about them to save me one, or I'll give her money to get me one.
Yeah.
Whoever's listening right now, if you have a baby plush Yoda, send it my way. PO box. I don't know what the PO box is yet.
No, go
Jose's
ahead.
trying to get one too, though.
Trying to get
right?
one.
We're
See
in the
how it
process.
works.
We're in the
Yeah.
process.
And you said you're gonna give it to
Huh? P.O. Box?
PO box. Yeah, that's right. Send it our PO box.
Yeah, but no, your friend's lying to you. There are other targets that already know when they're coming out.
She's not lying, bro. She would never lie to me.
Well, I got another hookup at another Target that
Your friend's lying to you, bro.
no, she would never lie to me like
Whoa,
that.
what happened with Build-A-Bear? Aren't they building
They're
baby
sold
Yodas?
out, homie. Sold
out?
Fast.
What?
Fast like Sonic the Hedgehog.
The
fast.
first day they had that for Baby Yoda, the line was long.
gone.
Long.
What line? It's digital.
Well,
You mean a digital
Build-A-Bear?
line?
Build-A-Bear. When it came out for Build-A-Bear.
Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
He never came out.
Bet.
Today's
Bet.
I'm not gonna shake your
I'm not talking about today, and I'm not talking about yesterday, but when Baby Yoda came out, Fashion Fair Mall, huge line.
He
People
never
were
came
lined
out
up to
at
the
Fashion
door.
Fair Mall.
Yes, they did. 100%.
When did release date?
Baby Yoda. Build-A-Bear.
You sure you're not thinking
Build
about like Sonic the
a
Hedgehog when it
bear.
came out?
No.
Or Pikachu, Detective Pikachu?
Baby Yoda.
This guy can't.
Why are you in the pictures,
Hey,
Jen?
stop looking.
What?
Get out of the pictures.
You need to look at the release date for Baby Yoda. This guy, get out of the picture. This guy can't
Bear with
do a
us,
little
Jen. We're
search.
trying to long line.
Sorry, Brian. Get him out of the. Okay.
Babe, the toy will cost $60. Is currently available for pre-order, but animatronics version seen in the video is just a prototype.
Oh.
According to CNET, the toy won't be released until the fall. Amazon has a December 15 release date listed, and more details will become closer to its launch.
When is the launch? Who was right?
Oh,
I was right, right?
Damn.
Was I right?
No, you're wrong.
You're
You're
wrong.
wrong.
You're doing
Build-A-Bear to debut Baby Yoda stuffed animal this year. This was in January 14th. It came out already.
2020?
It already came out.
No, it didn't. Do you read that sentence again?
No, bro.
Should I read it again? Okay.
No.
The toy.
Do realize Fashion Fair has been closed for like the longest.
I'm not talking about this. This happened months ago. They had a release of Baby Yoda.
Look up release date again for Baby Yoda.
It was in the news. I was watching it on the news.
For pre-order.
No.
He was available for pre-order.
Negative. People were lined all down the Fashion Fair.
People in the comment section
to pick up a Baby Yoda.
Whoever is listening,
Build-A-Bear.
if you know the date that Baby Yoda came out and Build-A-Bear, we will give you a shout out.
Yeah. No, no dates for the release was available Tuesday.
What are you thinking,
bro? The next couple
I think
months.
you're having like a Mandela effect.
Nope. Negative. I know what I'm saying.
Star Wars Baby Yoda plush toys coming in 2020.
Maybe it was a pre-order line
No.
to get it pre-ordered.
Pre-order?
Yeah, that's a thing. That could be a thing.
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
think
You
so,
guys
bro.
are.
I don't know what you're thinking. When did you see a big line?
It's a fact.
On the news.
USA
On the
Today
news.
says that the pre-order.
You know, maybe they like to use clips
push
of
today's
like lines.
2020, guys.
They're like, this is gonna be the greatest line we've ever held in San Cal.
Jesus. All right. So from the facts that's on the internet from USA Today, it's saying that its release date it's still coming for 2020. So yeah, guys,
There you
it's
go.
not gonna happen anytime soon. Okay, Disney stores say that the toy is expected to be available. Why am I doing that?
What are we in the?
Okay,
what-
April 3rd, more
we in
than a
the
month
50s
after
here?
the March 1 date listed in late December. The Hasbro talking Baby Yoda also is scheduled to be released in May.
You're still looking for when it was released.
No, I'm not looking for release dates. I'm looking for the day that it went. They were already selling Baby Yodas.
It would be awesome if
That's
we were
for
live
Remo.
and people would be looking it up for us as well.
They are,
too, so.
yeah, it's true.
Blotti pasta.
No, that
It's talking about Baby Yoda.
never happened. I think.
What's the most
It
recent
did.
Star Wars? The Rise of Skywalker. I just seen it last night again.
What do you think?
It was good again.
It's got
but-
flaws. It's got perks. It's got good stuff, but it's got flaws in general. You know.
Oh, it's still good, but it has a lot of flaws. He's not dead.
That's true.
Because
No one's ever really gone.
They're dying together. They're dying together.
What?
Do you understand? Do you understand what that word means?
Do you understand how
Look
the
it up, bro.
Force
I don't
works?
understand.
Okay, so
Look it
for
up.
those of you who
Google
are
search
Star Wars,
the Force.
those of you who are Star Wars fanatics, right? So here's some Star Wars talk.
We
Star
got
Wars
some-
talk for you.
We got some Star Walks.
diet.
Can you spell Dyad? David Bond.
There's a diet in the Force.
DYAD.
There you go.
There you go.
So I watched Star Wars last night, right? And me and my wife come to a conclusion that we still agreed together that Ben Skywalker, Kylo Ren, Ben Solo
Tomato.
is still alive. He just disappeared because he
was one with the Force
just went with the Force, but I feel he's still alive.
somewhere.
We both feels that he's still alive, right?
That's right, I feel it.
So let me look up the
That was the one that came out,
definition.
Build-A-Bear.
Because people ordered them and they came in the mail. You can't tell me
This
that
is
there
the
was
one
a-
that people were making lines for outside of Fashion Fair Mall to
there
get
was
it.
no lines for them.
Yes, there was 100%.
Dude, they weren't even out yet though.
They did come out already. If they're making another one, that's what it is. They're making another one.
That is not Build-A-Bear. Wait, go back to that picture. Let me see that.
I'm not gonna show you that
Who
one.
made that one?
Oh, that's like
Oh, come on. That was a very knockoff. His eye was all slumped. A dyad in the Force, you came to a conclusion? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so they're together. He's just he's somewhere in the Force, guys. But technically, Ben is not really dead because he's a dying Force together with Rey, which means in sociology definition, right? A dyad is a group of two. Sorry if I say that wrong.
Push the button, bro. Push the button.
Dyad.
Dyad is a group of two people, the smallest possible social group. It's an adjective, dyadic,
Yeah.
whatever. Sorry, guys, I'm saying it right.
okay.
Describes their interaction. The pair of individuals in a dyad can be linked via romantic interest, which is them, family relation, which is basically them now because they're a couple. Interests, well, they definitely have lots of interests together, right?
Oh, yeah.
They work together. It's work, partners in crime, and so on.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Right there. Boom. Family relation.
Yeah.
Confirmed. They're cousins. That's how you'd say it.
That's gross.
Well, you don't like that? Oh yeah, cousins don't kiss like that.
They really cousins?
I don't know. I don't really care because it's just Star Wars, you know. I mean, it's happened before, you know. Luke and Leia.
You don't care?
I mean, I just like Star Wars.
You like cousins kissing each other?
I mean, no. I don't think. But that's incest is weird indeed. I agree.
But you're okay with it on Star Wars?
I mean, he didn't know.
So it's okay because he
It's
doesn't know?
It's not his fault. I forgive him. You know.
He doesn't know, so it's okay.
He was.
That's what you're saying?
You know, forgive and let give. You know.
Of course, man. What?
Oh, sorry.
breathing,
We're
bro.
breathing. We're just meditating
What's wrong
together.
with you guys? Get off the down. Come on, guys.
Says the guy that leaves every 20 minutes. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
So speaking of toys and stuff like that, when are you gonna give me my when are you gonna give me my blue eyes back?
Oh, Jen, you left your Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Your Yu-Gi-Oh cards at my house. Let's get it started right here at the nitty gritty.
Tripping.
Let's get it, guys.
Talking all that shit.
Ding ding ding. On the left, we have Cesar Gomez up against the opponent, his brother from another mother. Just kidding, the same mother. Genesis Gomez, round one. Let's go.
No.
Let's
He
go.
tried to say that all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my binder are his. Tripping. When I told him,
Hey.
those are your cards right there, bro. Right there.
Damn, he had him in a box.
No.
This guy had him in a box. This guy over here had him in a freaking packet.
No.
Yes.
What's your
Okay.
defense?
Okay. Look, 1996,
a liar.
1997, 1998 was the years I was into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. All right, those Yu-Gi-Oh cards were big back in the day, right? Everybody wanted Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Everybody wanted everybody's deck from the show Pegasus, freaking Hakuna Matata.
And that is not a character
Mufasa,
from
whatever.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Joey Wheeler, dude.
Yeah. So I don't remember them because it's been so long. Let me figure out their names.
Yugi
right?
Moto, Kaiba,
Yes.
Okuba.
So back in the day, they would sell their decks.
I
Every
know.
single person in that show, they would sell their decks individually, right?
That's
You buy
right.
the pack, you buy a deck from one character and the deck from one character. Well, that's what I did. I saved up a lot of money growing up, and I would go to this little icky dinky store that was into like comic books and like some kind of like comic books and video games and cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or whatever. It's in this little store next to this supermarket, right, in our town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would buy the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was into dragons. I like dragons. Like dragons is my thing. I kind of like dragons. Like I like that. I like dragons. So I would buy dragon cards, and the main guy that had the blue eyes, who was it? Blue
Kaiba,
eyes,
dude.
White dragon, right?
It was Kaiba. He wanted all the dragons, all the blue eyes.
Character, whatever.
I just said it right.
Kaiba, yeah. So the blue eyes white dragon, the character in the show, right? And I would buy his decks all the time, and I used to always just buy them solo as well too, because I wanted to have blue eyes white dragons because they were just a beautiful card. It was a
Beautiful
card.
dragon.
Beautiful dragon, whatever. And then, but it didn't last for long, right? I just liked having them, and I had them, and I kept them in packs. My brother, you know, during that transition to me buying the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my brother did the exact same thing. But my brother was a lot smarter at the time, right? So Caesar was like, hey, bro, we should get all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are holographic and all these good ones
That's what he said.
and throw them together, all of them,
Negative.
in a binder
He had
or
a
put them
nasal
in
problem.
the protector
sheets?
protector sheet cards or whatever they're called. So I'm not tripping. Like, who's gonna steal the cards? Who's gonna, you know, he's not gonna steal from me. It's like whatever. We could put them together,
We're brothers.
and we'll have better cards than my other cousins. You know, because the cousins in the family also have cards too.
It's true.
And we used to have our Yu-Gi battles and all that.
And those cards are at home.
And those cards,
Are
we
at
still have
home.
them. And those cards are in the house and my mom's house. And I've been telling my brothers, we've been having this talk for like the past weeks that like those are those are some of your cards, and some of those are mine too.
No.
They would put them together. Like I never said like, hey, let's separate your cards with my cards. No,
No.
I said let's put them together. You said let's put them together, and I said yeah.
No.
Put all the good cards together, and we'll put all the grimy cards on the
Negative.
side.
In the box. Those are your cards.
So I did. So we did.
Negative.
Did it.
We did.
Incorrect.
Every single card that's in those decks that's from 1996 and they're dated on there.
He knows the
They're all
dates.
96 cards.
He's got
96,
you.
anything from 96, 98, 97, 98. Those are our cards.
All your cards
All of our
are
cards.
in that box that I pulled out for you to look at.
No.
Those are all your cards.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
You know,
Because when we were kids, we weren't working.
no.
How the hell were we buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I'll tell you how. Mom would give us $20. We'd go and buy a deck.
Exactly.
There were no singles to buy
There was
back
singles.
then.
Yes,
no.
there were. Yes,
People would
there
just
were.
buy the decks.
That's true. Nope.
And you'd get your blue eyes.
That's how it is still.
Or you'd get your red eyes, but you'd buy the deck. Or you'd get your Yu-Gi-Oh!
No.
Or your Dark Magician.
Nope.
But that's it. Those cards are still in that box that I gave you.
There's
Now, when I went and lived in Sacramento, I bought my own cards.
That's right.
Yes, I started collecting my own cards. I even bought the binder in Sacramento.
Oh, God.
I don't know how Jen can sit there and say, I told you, let's put it in a binder.
yes.
Let's put all our cards in the binder. No, there was
Who
no
the hell
reason
said-
for me to take those cards to Sacramento.
Maybe there's two binders and we're just
Your
not thinking
cards
about
are
it
right
that way.
there. And he was asking, where's my Dark Magician? Where's my Dark Magician? And he finds it right there when he's looking through him in the
He
box.
got you right there, bro. Attack mode. Like
They're
that.
good. They're there. I'm
The
saying.
cards that I have in the binder are mine. They're not yours, bro.
Yes, there's
Trap card right here.
There's
There's
no
card.
way.
Any card in there that's from 96. Those are the ones that I bought. Even anything that's blue eyes.
Negative.
Open up those binders and look up the dates. I guarantee you there's some 96 cards in there.
There's only
signature on
one
it,
binder.
too.
Just
in
like
the
you
binder
can
drawer.
right now that you could buy a card individually. You could have done that back in the day.
No, you
too.
couldn't.
Yes,
Because
you
they
can.
just had came out. Nobody was
Yes,
buying
you
a
can.
deck just to sell one single.
Yes, they would because they just
No.
raised the price.
No,
I mean,
they
the
The
weren't
price
doing
that you'd
that.
pay for a deck of cards was the price you'd pay for one card that was holographic.
No, they
that
weren't
was
doing that.
genuine.
There were some
All the
holographic
blue
cards
eyes.
in the little decks.
All the blue eyes, white
Yes,
dragons.
but you couldn't go and say, "Oh, I want to purchase this."
Yes,
That's true. You gotta
Dark
buy the
Magician.
packet and then you gotta rip it out.
Exactly, and that's what I'm telling Jen.
Oh, you can't.
That's what I'm telling Jen.
No, you can't.
We only
Back
bought.
then you couldn't.
We only bought 2 decks. That's it.
No.
And it was Yu-Gi-Oh's and the other guy, the one who had the.
I think
I
back
bought
then, y'all,
Pegasus. I bought Yugi's deck. I bought.
It was just 2
what
decks
was
that
his
we
name?
bought.
yeah, I think you guys
Just
bought them
2
in packs
decks.
back then, and because back then they weren't really
They were
revolutionizing
in a
the
box.
fact that you could like sell them
We
individually
bought 'em
like
in a
that. You know,
box. Yeah.
like you guys didn't know about comic stores doing that kind of stuff.
Yes,
you know?
they were, bro. That was a
No,
comic
you
store.
know
They
why?
were not doing
You know
that.
why?
They were not doing
because
that.
they were expensive, and you guys didn't have money to get.
yet, bro.
I was,
Bro, look
I was
at-
like 7 or 8.
I bought Yugi's decks, Kaiba's decks.
it.
Oh, now
I
he got
bought
all the
Joey's
characters?
decks.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to look them up. I have
about Tristan,
I have
dude?
Valentine's decks too.
You don't
I have
have
all.
those.
I have the Harpies too. They're in that deck. I have all their decks.
You don't got the
The
Pharaoh,
decks
dude.
are in there. The decks are in there. Where's the Pharaoh dude? Pegasus? I have Pegasus's deck somewhere in there.
That look like
Negative.
Sephiroth.
I'm telling you, bro.
Looks like Sephiroth.
I have those. They're. I'm telling you, they're somewhere in that binder, bro.
Nope.
Yes, they are.
Everything
You said
that's
we
in
put
the
them together
binder.
because
Everything
Mom-
that's in the binder.
Mom was in
Those are my cards.
Mom was in the
Anything
away.
that's not in the binder.
Mom didn't throw them away. They're
did.
in the laundry
Took 'em to
room,
Sacramento.
in the box that I gave you the other day.
There's more
and you were
decks.
going through them, and then you said, "Hey, the cards are in that binder. Your binder."
I'm pretty sure though.
Those are
in
mine,
Sacramento,
too.
bro. He was packing heat and putting them in
Heck yeah.
put them in the packets.
Why the heck would I bring those cards with me? In Sacramento,
I think we're a little.
I have a buddy over there.
We,
His
we
name is
misunderstand
Leo.
it. Maybe
and me
maybe
and
there's
him
2
would go
binders.
to A1 Comics, and we would buy cards left to right, hundreds of dollars.
Guys, maybe there's 2 binders.
I'm in the thousands right now, bro. How many money I've invested in those cards?
How many money? How much money?
Over $1,800, bro, in the cards in my binder.
It was a flex.
My binder.
Maybe there's 2 binders, guys, and we just didn't think about it.
No,
No, there's another.
Because you
binder.
have a what did your binder look like?
it was black.
You
No.
have a black.
There's a white one.
Exactly. There's
There's a
2
white
binders
binder.
then.
See, then I don't know.
There's a white
then I don't-
binder.
Then you better find that white binder because
see?
Tell me there's
'Cause
not
I
a white
told-
binder in the house. With decks.
No, there's
There
a
is.
there's
There
a.
is.
well, when you find it,
It's not white.
those are your cards.
I'm telling you, bro.
Not the cards that are in my black binder.
It's not white.
Because those cards in my black binder, those are mine.
It's not a binder. How do you? It's just by itself.
What?
It's you know how you can have the fold sheets and you can put the cards.
Yeah, the sleeves.
It's by itself. There's no binder. He had his own binder.
It's a white binder.
See,
Say
now,
that again.
See, now it's just all. Now we understand each other.
again.
That's all I had to say. What did the binder look like? You guys have 2 different binders.
Bro, there's a white binder with them. I'm telling you right now.
Bro, we were probably like
I know what binder he's talking about. I know you have your own binder then. That makes sense now.
most decks we ever had were probably 2, and that's it.
No, you're wrong.
What is
I know we stole some cards
What
for
is
sure.
a 7-year-old and an 8-year-old doing with money to go buy? How many decks did you say we had?
I have 4 decks, bro.
And back
5.
then, let's say they're $20. There's no way.
We're trying to do-
no freaking way. 2, 4, 6,
Yes,
8.
we're
trying to be
$100.
We're trying to be the very
We didn't
best
have that
duelers
kind of
in the
money.
world.
Okay.
And
Every
back
time-
then, you couldn't buy singles.
Bro, every time I
You
knew
couldn't
Mom was
go in
going
and say,
to
"I want to buy
Yes.
purchase that Dark
You
Magician."
couldn't do
please.
that actually.
Yeah,
you didn't
could
have
not.
money for it, bro.
Yes.
You could not. They weren't doing
Expensive.
that. When the cards came out, they weren't doing that.
Yeah, because no one thought like.
Nobody knew if that card was going to be popular.
You know
or
who
not.
was doing that? People who sold baseball cards. That's what they were doing. Then they caught on. They're like, oh shoot, maybe they like these cards too. And then they started selling stuff like that.
For those of you listening, Den's lockdown is claiming that
Yes.
the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I purchased in Sacramento when I was living at the time, he says that those cards
$60
in that black
decks.
binder
Yes.
are his.
Okay, tell me.
And
Why do I have Pegasus
that is incorrect.
characters in those decks? Why do I have Joey's characters on this deck?
Yeah.
Because those are your
I
cards.
you have-
Kaiba's,
Those are your cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh's. Because I bought those decks.
You have them in that box.
Because it's the rest of the crap that comes with this deck. All his magic cards, all his defense cards, all his other cards, trap cards, spiritual cards, wall cards, all the grimy little cheaper character cards. Every single deck had their own. They had their own little character cards. Jose, Caesar. I've had their decks. I bought their decks. I remember that. I remember
Those
that
cards
store.
are in that box that I gave you at home.
You have your own binder, I'm pretty sure.
All right, I'm telling you, bro.
But for him
Telling
to
you.
say that the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my binder are his, negative.
For sure, there's 2 binders then. One is his and one is yours. For fact.
I know for a fact that the binder that I have, the black one, is mine.
Yeah.
Yes, because I started collecting cards like crazy, like someone on here.
Crazy. Not even
Just
Pokemon
buying
cards too. And then you hopped on Pokemon too.
I told him straight up, "Hey Jen, I got classic Pokemon cards too. Are you gonna say that those are yours?"
Oh man. Mamma mia, no.
I knew that I should have never popped those.
Here
cards
we
out.
go
He was like,
again.
"Oh, bro, these are mine." I'm
Why
like,
did you
How
pop
the
them
hell
out?
are they? How the hell are they yours?
Why'd you pop them on? In the
I
first
bought all
place?
these in Sacramento
Damn.
when I was working as a pizza boy.
I'll see you in Judge Judy, dude. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
See you in Caso Cerrado, bro.
Caso Cerrado. Whoa. I like what she wears all the time. It gives me like Michael Jackson vibes.
Really?
Yeah. What's her name?
Caso Cerrado.
Classic. I used to collect some stuff too. I used to collect amiibos.
Why'd you stop?
I stopped because I just ran out of money.
Yes, bro.
And I only one of
Times
the
are
ones
hard.
that I got so far.
Times
I
are
got a
hard.
little Mario. I got a little Pikachu. I don't got Pikachu. I got
Times are
I
rough.
think I got Mega Man. I got oh, what is the time actually? It is 2:37, my guy. You think it's about that time?
I gotta go.
Oh, snaps. Anywho, what's your favorite card you've collected throughout your collecting days?
All of them.
Well, if you had a top 3,
Bro, my favorite card I showed you the other day.
is the Shining, Blue Eyes.
Yes, it is the
Any
card.
Blue Eyes,
The
huh?
card I like is a custom card. It's not even a real card. There's this custom guy who customizes cards.
Put a
His
shout out.
name is
What's the shout out? We're shouting you out, dude.
I Throw Trains.
Excuse me?
It says I Throw Trains on Instagram. Go follow him. He does custom Pokemon cards. He's a custom card.
He's got right here a picture of
Look at that.
Blue Eyes fighting a Charizard.
Yeah, love that
And
card.
Charizard's got a...
Charizard's hella little compared to the Blue Eyes.
Yeah, I don't think Blue Eyes would stand a chance.
Charizard was just.
I mean, if Charizard went XYZ mode, you know what I'm saying? When he turns blue, could have a chance. But Blue Eyes, I think overall, has over 3,000 attack points.
So where we're at.
We were just talking about the favorite card of yours. You got a favorite card?
Yeah, Kaiba's deck was the badass deck.
No, I said favorite card, not person of
Not
interest.
deck. Not a deck.
Not a deck. Favorite card.
I always
Mine was I like Red Eyes. Joey Wheeler. Day one, Red Eyes. I was your ghost, Murph.
You were my ghost, Murph.
I waited.
How did you
And I waited.
Yeah.
And I knew you were my ghost.
It's crazy.
Crying. It got me crying.
That's a good movie, y'all.
I like Joey. I like
You
Red
guys
Eyes.
haven't seen it,
Inception.
go watch Inception. How dare you.
Interstellar.
Do 10 push-ups. Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan. Matthew McConaughey leaves Earth because there's no more what? It's like agriculture. Like you can't grow any crops or anything, can't survive, can't grow anything. So they leave planet Earth to go find a planet to live on.
Yeah, that's exactly
they
the
go
plot.
through a wormhole.
They have to go through a black hole.
No, first they go through a wormhole to go to a different planet, and that was the planet where it had that waves.
Oh, it was beautiful. Camino?
Those
Those are mountains.
What?
Those are mountains.
Believe it or not, I haven't seen that movie yet.
You haven't seen Interstellar?
You haven't seen
You
Interstellar?
saw it with us, didn't you?
Okay, so
seen
it's
that one.
Oh, let me tell you that scene, bro.
Haven't seen Gravity.
So
I just finished watching Inception. Oh,
he has this little daughter, right, bro?
fire.
For everyone listening, listen up right
Don't
here,
start
okay?
crying.
Turn it up a little. I'm gonna talk about Interstellar. Beautiful movie with Matthew McConaughey.
Get close.
There's a part where, like, okay, he leaves Earth, right? And he has a little daughter with him. She's crying. She's saying, don't leave, whatever. Once he's in space, they have a decision. They make a decision that they have to go through this wormhole because there's these other planets on the other side of that wormhole. And in those planets, they want to see if there's life that they can live, so they can, bring the people from Earth to live on. The issue there is that they were saying that you can't be more than 3 minutes on that planet because every minute is 7 years on Earth.
Oh, Jesus.
So just take a second to think about that.
Take a second.
You go on that planet, right? And he just left his family on Earth. His daughter was probably like 12 when he left her. And they're like, oh, dang. So if we go to this planet, you're saying that every minute that passes by is 7 years on Earth. He goes, yes. So whatever it is we're going to go and do, let's do it quick and find out if we can live there.
Yeah.
So they go, bro. And of course, the movie can't be good unless something bad happens, right? And that's exactly what happened when they got there, bro. They get to this planet and they try to find like a satellite that had crashed there.
Yeah.
Satellite.
And then they start seeing like mountains, but it's all water. It's all water, the whole planet. So they quickly realize that those aren't mountains, that it's a wave. It's like a huge wave of tsunami coming towards them, bro.
Oh.
And it gets all bad because their ship can't turn on. And then they're like somebody gets hurt, somebody gets left behind or something like that.
Someone does
The
it left
robot has to
behind.
run back and get the girl.
Yeah.
And Matthew McConaughey's like, hurry, get in.
And the score, the music.
Finally, and finally the ship turns on. They're like riding the wave, and they leave the freaking Earth, bro. And once they station in the satellite, they're in the ship. They're all like awkwardly quiet because they know that they were definitely there more than like 5 minutes, bro.
Oh my God.
So Matthew McConaughey goes and
21 years.
he locks himself in the room.
In the briefing room.
And he watches all the videos, like the
35
video
years.
FaceTimes
Jesus,
of his daughter.
35 years, bro.
And his daughter's exactly the same age as him, bro.
And he told his daughter before he left, by the time I get back, you'll be the same age as me.
Oh my God.
But he didn't get back.
That's 35 years, bro.
He was joking when he said that. He said, look, by the time I get back, we might be the same age. Right? And that thing happens.
all right,
it
all
happens for real.
Yeah.
And he's watching the video of his daughter and he's like bawling, dude. He's crying. And it's one of the reasons why he won that Academy
Oscar?
Award for Best
real?
Actor. Because of that
Deserved
movie,
it.
bro.
What?
That
Deserved
scene
it.
made me cry, bro, in theaters.
I cried too.
What?
Look it up, bro.
Interstellar?
You guys, Interstellar.
There you go. Hans Zimmer did the score.
And he just keeps going like further into space, bro. Look, Jen.
That's his daughter.
That's his daughter. Look at it. For everyone watching.
For anyone listening, or we'll put a link.
That's his
down.
daughter, Jen. Look. That's it.
Oh my God, no.
Yes.
See it.
That's a great movie.
Great movie.
Oh
Very
my
underrated.
little
A lot of
long,
people
but it's
hate on
good.
it.
Interstellar.
Look,
Let us-
and then that's the black hole. He rides the, what is it? What is it called?
That's the ship.
Hans
There's a
Zimmerman won an Academy Award for Best
Yeah.
Original Music that year.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
Yeah, the music in that movie is good.
In that scene, I didn't think
Golden
about
Globe.
it. When they're in the water planet, you can hear a ticking noise, the sound of the time
Oh, hell, I'm
passing
gonna
by in
watch
the
it.
movie. So it's like, oh dang, you can hear the sound
I told my wife, I was like, hey, we should have a Hans Zimmerman.
Yeah, we
I told her we should have a Hans Zimmerman
Marathon?
movie marathon.
Good luck.
Dude, he's got a lot of good movies. Interstellar. Oh, special guest in the building. Bro, talking about that, I finished Inception. I saw Inception. I had to see it twice.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
How many dropping points there are throughout the movie, and then at the end, if he's actually
alive or dead.
actually alive or not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a really good
Is it
movie.
a dream or not?
Speaking of dreams, I had a dream.
Sweet dream.
I got everything I wanted. Thought I could
beautiful.
fly, but
Hate those dreams, bro.
you hate those dreams?
Heck
you could
yeah.
fly, and then you fall. Oof. Falling, dude. it's
Baby
the
Yoda,
worst.
so
Take
cute.
that. Well, is that a...
Well, thank you guys for listening.
All right,
That's it.
everybody. All right. We'll wait for our sponsors to come in.
Producer
I could say
Lockdown had to step away for a bit.
a big thank you to all our listeners who are listening.
Yep.
Those aren't sponsors; they're just listeners. And I appreciate anyone who's given the time throughout your day. If you're lonely, if you're feeling tired or depressed, you can always turn to us, turn us on. Or, I mean,
Turn us on.
Turn the podcast on. Oh my god!
All right. Guys,
let's move it
Thank you for
on.
listening. Thank you for watching. Definitely find us on YouTube and all the podcast platforms from all Apple devices
Brian, you know what I mean.
and Androids, guys. We're all definitely on YouTube.
Spotify.
Episode 4, which is today, will drop soon. Just give us a couple of days, guys.
Happy Revenge of the 5th, everybody.
Happy Revenge of the 5th. Yeah,
favorite
that's
Star
right.
Wars movie, Revenge of the Sith.
Physical distancing, please.
Yes.
Social distancing and physical distancing.
You never want to social distance yourself. I don't recommend that, guys.
We're not
okay?
even sitting next
The
to each
last
other.
thing you
We're
want to
in,
do is social distance yourself.
we're in
Don't do
different
that.
rooms right now, actually. We're doing this wirelessly. Shutter Island in here.
Definitely. Thank you, guys. Definitely don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, guys.
And whoever answers that one question, I forgot what it was, we'll give you a shout out. And
in the next
if you
episode.
mention us, we'll give you a shout out as well on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, everyone. Have a good one.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Peace.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.